Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 37 of The New Frontier. We are picking up exactly where we left off in the previous episode. We had just created this MFE right here, and we were going to be able to transfer all of the energy that we're creating with these geothermal generators, try to figure out how to carry it all the way over into the industrial craft area without dealing with the lossy EU per tick on using these cables. So I think what we're going to do is use a little bit of refined storage. This is something that we haven't created before. So if we take a look at refined storage, we obviously have the importers and the exporters. So let's go ahead and grab those exporters. Let's go ahead and grab a few of those. I think I only need a couple of these. And I do not know why I have so many portable grids. I think there was something weird with item IDs, so I'm gonna have to get rid of those as well. Alright, we do have silicon. We do have to keep an eye on the recipes for this stuff, because whenever I upgraded the pack, there's a new kind of silicon, and this is with Galacticraft, and that was getting confused for some reason, and it wasn't able to finish some of my crafting tasks, and it just kept creating more and more and more silicon. So that's why I have 200 silicon in the system. So keep an eye on that. There we go. So here's my exporter. So the other thing that I want to do is probably create another MFE. Yes, another MFE. And I am missing diamonds. How did I craft diamonds up before? I think it was gold, right? Gold. 1, 2, 3, four stacks of gold. And right click or shift right click goes to flawless crafting. So let's go ahead and throw these in here and grab a stack of diamonds. There you go. Thank you. MFE. Let's go ahead and start that guy. And let's go ahead and take a look again at the refined storage. We are going to want a network receiver, a network transmitter, and something else in here. So let's go ahead and craft up the other recipes for these, because I am going to probably use these quite a bit. So network transmitter is going to be that. Network receiver is going to be that guy. And I am going to need a network card, which is going to be that guy. Alright, so I don't think it really matters where I put these. Guess you guys right there need to organize all of my crafters. There we go. So let's go ahead and create everything that I asked for. What am I missing? Machine casing. Machine casing. Didn't I have a recipe for machine casing? Okay. That's weird. Refined storage. Let's go ahead and craft up. Let's go ahead and make this into a recipe. Why wouldn't I have had a machine casing recipe? I am pretty sure I did. I think something happened. There we go. That's weird. I'm gonna have to go through those. There seems to be something screwy with the with that stuff. Alright, so network. If I can type right. Craft up one of those. One of those. One of those. There we go. So I have those three, and we should be able to utilize these as soon as my stuff gets ready. I'm curious, where are we on the MFE stuff? Did that already craft up the MFE? No way. MFE. Wow, that actually crafted up already. What about that energy? Oh, I think it used one of the energy crystals that I requested for the MFE. That's fine. Let's go ahead and craft up another. Wonder if we should just craft up a couple. These really aren't that expensive if you think about it, since it's just compressing stuff, and that was weird. Oh, because of these changed names, they just all of a sudden had E-N-E-R in their name. That's funny. Alright. Alright, so this is almost done. It's crafting up the network receiver right now, and that's done. So let's go ahead and grab the network stuff. Cool. Let's run down here, and I'm probably going to put network stuff here. So a transmitter and a receiver. I think this goes on this side. Shift right click or link it somehow. No. That might be the wrong one. So receiver? This guy? That might be right. I think. Let's go ahead and run into this room and see if that worked. Network transmitter. That guy right there. Throw in my card. It does say that it's linked. Ignore redstone. 40 blocks. Transmitter. I really think that this is the wrong side. I think I was right before, because transmitting just seems like it should be on the network side. So let me go ahead and swap these back out. But I do think that the side that needs power and connected to the network is the last one. So let's go ahead and link this side. Hopefully that worked. Let's go ahead and run back up here and place the card. This should be correct. 40 blocks away. Just so happened to be the exact same distance. Alright, there we go. And that worked. Nice. Alright, cool. So this means that I should be able to use this network receiver just as I was on the network in here. It's basically a way to wirelessly transmit your signal all the way over here. And that is going to be helpful because I am going to use an importer and an exporter on this guy. And that was exporter. There's the importer. I am probably going to make the output here so I know where the output is at all times. And let's go ahead and grab one of those crystals. Energy crystal. And the first thing that I want to do is, let's assume that we're going to put an energy crystal in here. That's all fine and dandy. That will work, but I want to make sure that it's putting in, basically with the exporter, the empty one. So compare damage, yes. That should be correct. So let's go ahead and do that one. And this one should not pull out because I do not have... Oh wait, it would pull out because of the fact that I don't have a whitelist in here. So let's go ahead and power this guy up. Let's get him full power. That should be fairly quick. I am almost done. I'm hoping that this will work. Come on. It's almost there. So now we will have full power, and I think that might transfer down here. No, it didn't. Alright, so it's full. It doesn't have a damage bar, and that might be enough where we can put that guy right there. Grab some cable. Hook these up. And if I were to put this in the system, well, it already pulled out the other empty one, which is exactly what I was hoping. Because we had an empty one in there already, I don't know if that's going to cause a problem, because if we were crafting something, it might try to charge while it's crafting another MFE. We will have to keep an eye on that, because this isn't exactly a closed system here. It does put those crystals into the network, and it does look like it was able to charge that up and it stayed in the system. So if I take a look at energy crystal, we do have 2 in here, which is exactly what we were hoping for. So we should be able to, and the good thing, our generator is completely empty now. Let's go ahead and wrench that guy up, wrench him up, and take that out. But before we hook up this MFE, because this is a tier 3, we will have to do a little bit of upgrades, and to do that we will need some upgrades. I see 2 upgrade. This is going to be with a transformer upgrade, so this increases energy input tier by 1. Unfortunately, we don't have any of these. I thought we already had the pattern for that. We don't. So here's the MV transformer basic casing that creates a transformer. And once we have a transformer, we can do that one, and that should be it. We might have to temporarily put this bat box back, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and throw that bat box back. And if we shift right click that guy, that'll rotate the power thing down. Let's go ahead and do that. Red coal. Do we have any red coal? No, we don't. What about just coal? Let's go ahead and power this a little bit. Let's go ahead and craft some of that stuff up. And that was going to be what? Transformer upgrades. So let's go ahead and craft up. How many machines have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 machines there. 8, 9, 10. We need at least 10 upgrades. So let's go ahead and craft up 10 of those guys, and it looks like it will go ahead and function. So while that's crafting up, I am going to pause it real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to create all 10 transformers down here. So let's go ahead and throw these in. Looks like I'm going to need more. I forgot. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So I need to bring these all up to tier 3. So I need quite a bit more. I did have to change a couple of recipes, unfortunately, because of the fact that for some reason for the input it lost my copper ingot. And that might have been because of a different type of copper. So that's a big pain in the butt. So let's go ahead and do that. I will need some more transformers, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and craft up 20. So this is up to tier 2 or 3. So tier 3, this one, tier 3. And tier 3. So as long as we can get at least 2 more, I can finish this build. Transformer. We got one here. This guy right here needs one. So does my extractor. Transformer. Just about there. And we should be able to at least start transferring some of these into the gold cable, because the gold is 512 EU per tick. But I probably want to wait. I just want to make sure, because look at my power situation. It is hurting right now. I really need these other transformers, please. Transformers. They're not there yet. It's probably because of this guy. How are we on power? Really not doing too well, are we? Probably need some more red coal, but I don't want to create red coal right now. Yeah, might as well. You create me some red coal, please. Nice. Alright. And let's go ahead and see where we are on this process. Hopefully not too far off from creating at least one, please. Transformer. I think I just need 2. Let's go ahead and throw these things back in there. Got my MFE ready. We're just ready to go. We're ready to rock here. It's just a matter of creating these transformers, because we do not want any explosions. And unfortunately, if we were to hook this MFE up as is, we'll end up with some explosions. So let me cancel that real quick. Let's try to create a transformer times 3. That way we're not putting so many items in. That might be a good thing. I think this is still processing like a stack. Let me grab this stack out. Wow. Let me just grab that out. I don't think I need that many copper. Do not know why that was feeding in so much copper. I know that's probably because of the overclocker upgrades. If we were to take these out, will that help my power issue? Yeah, power's coming back, so that's good. Also, this machine's not running, so that helps too. Transformer. Are we closer? No. Please. Please. Transformer. Alright, let me come back whenever these actually craft up. Alright, cool. So that didn't take as long as I thought it was. So I was able to put at least 2 of these transformer upgrades. We should be good. Yeah, we should be up to tier 3 on all of these. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take these out. And let's go ahead and remove the tin cable, since that is tier 1. The cable will explode. We don't really need that going on right now. There we go. Got all of that tin cable. I will not hook these machines up until they have the transformer upgrades, but I should be at least able to hook up this side just like so. And let's hope for the best. We have the MFE right here. I'm going to shift right click to rotate him down. And one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to have an importer. Not there, that's kind of weird. An importer here. Come on, there we go. And an exporter on this side. I'm just going to do like that. And a couple of cables to hook this in. There we go. So that is hooked up. And the thing that we want to export is full energy crystals. Before I do that, let's compare damage. There we go. We have... oh, it's because of that empty slot. Let's put an empty wrench here. It was in there for a couple of seconds and then it got imported back in. So let's go ahead and grab our energy crystal that is partial here. Let's throw him in here. Let's go ahead and allow him to drain completely out. And that should fix a lot of our machine problems. So I should be able to plop these, not on the extractor right now, but I should be able to throw those overclockers back in here. We shouldn't have any issues. We can actually increase the number of overclockers that we have. And now that this is empty, I should be able to replace that with that. And that should pull it out of the system, and it should be over here charging up. Shouldn't it? Energy. 0 of 1 million RF. Yeah, that's right. So that's my exporter. Why you no work? You worked before. Maybe it changed something. So let me go ahead and grab this one back. It is completely empty. Let me not overwrite, but let me add. There might be something different with those. Does that work now? Yay, that worked. Alright, cool. And if I were to throw that in the network, that should be on this side offloading its power into here, and it is, which is exactly what we wanted. Even though I didn't have to do anything special, it was able to transfer the power, or put the crystal on the bottom, which is good. That's exactly what we wanted, and that should pull out. As soon as it's empty, the new one's in there. Let's just see. Yep, that put the empty one in here. So it is basically taking the power out of these geothermals and the MFE that we have here and just transferring the power back and forth all through the refined storage. And that is pretty nice. So that'll pull out of the system, throw the empty one back in, and we're good to go. All right, so that is going to work out pretty nice. Once this is completely full, then we'll have any kind of backlog in the refined storage network for any of the additional full energy crystals, which is going to be good. There we go. Nice. That was pretty cool. I think what I'm going to do right now is pause it and keep an eye on this for a little bit just to see if everything's going to work for us, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back, and this is working out really well. There's might be a couple of things that I want to change here and there, such as maybe putting the ender tank onto the refined storage. That might not be a bad idea, so let's go ahead and do that, because there might be other things that we'll need recipes that require lava. And right now I only have the water block, and that is in this fluid storage block right now. So let me go ahead and add another fluid storage block. I know that I can do this through like just the storage bus or something like that, but I kind of like the idea of a fluid storage block just so that it's upgradable. Right now I have 128 buckets for the 128K fluid storage, so that's actually kind of nice for me. I like that. I don't know if I have any lapis. No, I do not. Should probably run my quarry a little bit more just so that I can get some of the lapis that I need. I think with all of the speed upgrades and everything else, it is kind of eating into my supply quite a bit, because I was able to create a lot of overclockers for these. I got 2 in that, 8 in that, 8, another 8, another 8, and 2. I haven't put anything in these yet. I probably should put some overclockers in there, but I kind of have to wait until I have a little bit more in regards to coolant. It doesn't look like I have any coolant there. That's water, and that's empty. It's because I don't have any lapis, yeah. So right now I'm just waiting for the ability to create coolant. Lapis. Doesn't look like I'm getting any lapis yet. I am not entirely sure why I'm not getting lapis. I'm getting some of the new ores. Looks like it started over on the Y level. Probably should check my quarry at some point. I did have to change, like reset my Dimension 6 again because of upgrades and the ore gen. I wanted to make sure that I at least got some of the new ores. So I did go back out into Dimension 6, grab my builder and the solar panel and everything out there. So what I'm going to do while that is waiting for any kind of lapis, I do want to go ahead and start looking at the ability to use this as processing over here. I think that might be good because right now it's kind of backed up, and that's why I was kind of hoping that I would have some lapis. Might pull some of these overclockers out. Maybe not in this one, because we kind of want the overclockers to create more overclockers. So maybe in some of these others, I'll snag there. I guess I don't have that many. Thought I had more than that. Be sure to never pull out the transformer upgrade. Otherwise, that might cause you a lot of problems. I'm just going to leave those there. I do need to upgrade these machines, so let me go ahead and put at least 6 overclockers. And the nice thing about this is because of the fact that we have an MFE here and it's pumping out 512 EU per tick, we are not having any kind of brownouts, which is very nice. It's actually able to keep up pretty well. One issue that I might have, and I'm probably seeing it already, it might be outputting things into this chest up there if for some reason the electric furnace is full. Right now it's not, but if this had like copper in it and it started washing iron, it might start pushing the ores into the network. So if I take a look at ore, yeah, right here I have purified crushed copper ore. That might be an issue. There's only 34 of this and 2 of that. It's not that big of an issue, so I might just forego that for now. But we should be able to at least come back here and take a look at our exporter and start exporting some of these other ore types and running through those. Obviously, we need a faster macerator. Electric furnace. Wonder what the upgrade to this is. I know that there's another furnace in here for like the thermal centrifuge. Thermal centrifuge. If I take a look at that, that's able to take the purified stuff and convert that into the dust form. And it gives you little tiny piles of things, which might not be a bad idea. I think this is the only way that we're going to be able to get the uranium-238 and 235. So we might end up having to create a thermal centrifuge at some point. Might not be necessary for our main line. I'll probably not process any of the uranium in here. Just go with the simple ores for now. And maybe we'll manually process things like uranium. I don't know. How much uranium do I even have? About 19. Not a lot. And it looks like it might... Is it creating overclockers still? Overclockers. Well, I got 2 in the system. Let's go ahead and throw these in here maybe. Speed up the electric furnace a little bit so that it can actually survive this. Yeah, the more we have in here, the better. It's nice to have that experience button as well. So what I'm going to do, I don't know what blocks this will actually work for. I don't think this will work on osmium. No. So I'll have to go through some of these ores to see what's even possible. This one, I think this one should work. Copper, because that's probably ore dictionary. But we do need to upgrade at some point with the overclockers. Kind of want to craft up another set of those, but we are kind of lacking on lapis. Let's go take a look at our Dimension 6 real quick and see what we have out here. It is digging way over here. Might be able to, I guess I'm not going down far enough. What Y level am I getting down to? 10. I think I need to go 10 more. Because if I don't, I might be missing large chunks of lapis. Let me do that real quick. Just fly way back up in here. Man, there are a lot of creepers around, and you can see that I was destroyed by a creeper at one point. It actually broke my builder, and I had to recreate it, which really sucked. Yeah, what a jerk. Alright, take a look at our mini-map. Make sure that there's no other bad guys. There is one over there. Looks like a zombie. But let me go ahead and stop this guy real quick. Thank you. This doesn't seem to be producing much power anymore. This is a solar panel 6. Yeah. Looks like we're struggling a little bit with power. Maybe I should bring a flux plug. Don't have any on me. Next time I'm in the overworld, remind me to get a flux plug. But let me go ahead and change this to a -35 offset and see what this does. So if I turn this back on, let's make sure that we hit bedrock, because that's where all the little goodies are. Doesn't look like we're making it yet. What level did we get to? Down to 5. What is that? Cabbage? Wonder if I have cabbage. I'm gonna have to check my farm for cabbage. Alright, that was not far enough. So let's try that again. 36. Let me do 65. That should be fine. So if I take a look at the shape. Oh wait, did I not stop that? Alright, did stop that. Yeah, I am not sure what I'm doing here. Let me just go check this. We just have to make sure that it hits bedrock. Is it gonna hit bedrock this time? Still not? It only went down like a couple. Alright, one last time. What a pain. What a pain. But we do need that lapis. That lapis is pretty important right now. Alright, so let's just do an offset of -40. Sure. And 70. Thought that would work. What Y level am I on? I'm on 70, so half of 70 is 35. 35, -40 and 70. Actually, let me just do 80 and -40, because there's going to be like trees and stuff up here that I'm going to want to get a little bit of. There we go. That should work, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I see bedrock. See bedrock. I don't know why I jumped into the lava. I think I'm having a little bit of lag spike. Oh, there's some water. Swim in the water. Cool. Lapis, lapis, lapis. I am not seeing any lapis, unfortunately. There's some right there. Hello, zombie. Can I knock you off? Get away. Go. I'm gonna get you lapis. Cool. So I may end up having to manually mine for a while because of the fact that I don't have any silk touch or loot, or not loot, but luck, fortune on the quarry. It's not gonna give me any extra, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and make our way back and see where we're at in regards to lapis. And we'll probably need to go ahead and wrap it up for today. But I just want to make sure that we can actually do something here. Lapis, it looks like it might be grinding. Lapis, if that number is going down, it means that it's grinding, and it is. There's obviously better ways and more efficient ways of creating the coolant, and we might look at that coming in the next episode, because right now we're using water, and that's going to eat up 8 of these lapis lazuli dust, which is quite a bit if you don't have the materials already. Let me see, overclockers. Ooh, I at least got the 12 overclockers, but let me take a look at the coolant. The coolant recipe. Is there not a recipe for the coolant? Doesn't look like it's going to show me the recipe, but I am pretty sure that it's like maybe 2 lapis if we use distilled water instead of normal water. But that's something that we're going to have to try out. Maybe whenever I'm moving all of this equipment upstairs, that might be worthwhile to switch this out to using distilled water instead of normal tap water, so to speak. But let's go ahead and probably upgrade them from this direction. 5, 6, 7, 8. That way this one's pretty fast. And this one up to 8. And that should be keeping up. That's draining power. Why are you draining power so fast? Wow. The ore washing plant takes more than 512 whenever you have these overclockers. So I might not go up to 8 on that until we go up to maybe a tier 4 power supply. So that kind of sucks. But that seems to be keeping up now. So what about this guy? Can I go up to at least 5 maybe? That seems to work out pretty well. It's keeping this stocked pretty well. Might be because I'm using water as well. I am not sure. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. We had a lot of progress. We were able to move using refined storage some of the EU that's being generated in our power room all the way over here into our processing room. We set up a little bit of the processing line here. It's not a big line, and it's going to take a while until I can get all of these ores processed. And again, I'll have to figure out which ores can even be processed because some of these, like boron, I am not sure if that's going to process well. And we have some of these ore dictionary types that we're going to have to deal with as well, because I don't think, I mean, I guess if we compare NBT, no, that might be able to do the ore dictionary stuff. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there we go. So that might work. So it's not comparing the ore dictionary. So now if we do compare ore dictionary, it might be able to push out other types of copper as long as it's ore dictionary, but we'll have to find it out. But I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you could write and comment down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, please hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.